India is walking a tightrope. On the one hand, we have America's tariff bombs, and on the other, we have Russia's oil barrels. Add to that a thaw with China and big promises with Japan. The world is changing quickly, and India is at the center of it. The question is simple: can India maintain this delicate balance? Let's start with a big blow from Washington. President Donald Trump has hit Indian exports with tariffs, some as high as 50%. Textiles, jewelry, leather, many prime sectors have been targeted. This is not a small squeeze, it's $1 billion shock. Jobs in manufacturing hubs like Tirupur, Surat, Ludhiana are suddenly at risk. What's the reason? America says India is profiteering from Russian oil. And here's the irony. The same America had once asked India to buy that oil to keep global prices in check. Also, Russia is a crucial partner for India. Trade between the two countries reached a record $68.7 billion last year. Oil is the biggest part of this trade, but it's not the only one. India also exports medicines and engineering products to Russia. Now, there are discussions about sending Indian workers to Russia in fields like IT, construction, and other skilled jobs to help with their labor shortage. Moscow has assured India of a steady supply of goods despite pressure from the United States. Enter China. Beijing sees a clear opening to isolate the US and present itself as a counterweight in the global trade war. A few days ago, China's ambassador to India openly called the United States a bully, and for a change, China is taking India's side, at least when it comes to tariffs.
The United States has imposed tariffs of up to 50% on India and even threatened for more. China firmly opposes it. In the face of such acts, silence or compromise only emboldens the bully. China will firmly stand with India to uphold the multilateral trading system with the World Trade Organization at its core.
There's more. Prime Minister Modi met President Xi Jinping in Kazan last year. Since that meeting, relations have slowly begun to improve. It's not a friendship yet, but it could be the start of some cooperation, even though the border tensions still remain unresolved. And then there is Japan. Prime Minister Modi made a clear pitch to Tokyo. Let's build together, let's innovate together. Japan brings money, world-class infrastructure, skills, and advanced technology. India brings massive scale and a talented workforce. For New Delhi, this partnership is a way to reduce China's dominance over Asia's supply chains. And for Tokyo, it's an opportunity to invest in India's rise. So what's India doing here? It's trying to balance three things at once. First, it must push back against America's tough tariffs. Second, it's building even closer energy ties with Russia. Third, India is carefully managing its difficult relationship with China. And while doing all this, India is also working to strengthen trust with Japan and its other Indo-Pacific partners.
So India will have to do a lot of tightrope walking. That's the reason why, for example, India and Japan is very important, because you have to look at India and Japan in the context of the Quad. You know, what will happen if the United States under a Trump administration weans itself away from the Quad? Now, what do? Do you dissolve the Quad, disband the Quad, or just put it in cold storage? Or do you find mechanism in which the other three countries can step in and play that role? So these are the things, but all these things cannot happen in one day. It cannot happen if when Mr. Modi returns, after the SCO Summit and after his talks with Mr. Putin and Mr. Xi. So here, basically, you're talking. We have to do a lot of tightrope, walking.
The stakes could not be higher. India's exports are facing pressure. Its oil supplies are at risk and tensions in Asia are rising fast. For India, the challenge is not just to survive these shocks. It is to emerge as the voice of balance in a divided global order. Can New Delhi pull it off? That is the billion-dollar question.